Ding. There you go. That was USB cable that connects the big cities. Not super steady. That's the thing, man. Okay. Oh, hi. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Oh, I don't have my goddamn controller. Okay, we're back. Probably hear me faintly from across the room. Very well. How about now? It's just... That's... You just connect it via Bluetooth, and you don't need a specific receiver. Yeah, but that is bad. Bluetooth is bad. Like, I can't be the first person to tell you this, you know? Bluetooth sucks. It's like troubleshooting Bluetooth includes the step. It looks like it kind of sucks. And you go, yeah, sorry. Okay, cool. Whoa, jeez. Okay, KBC is saved there. Save number 69 says Zertian Caverns. Sorry, Zertian Caverns. After our horrifying defeat at the hands of Mateus, like an hour fighting that bastard, I decided to go do some grinding. And I did some grinding and now I'm nearly level 50. With most of the license, well, not most, but quite a lot of the license grid just filled in for most people. For example, all the stat boosts. This is a terribly laid out. Anyway, we got, it doesn't have all the black magic. Sure, he's the time battle mage in the Shikari, but I believe someone is supposed to enter him. Anyway. I did some grinding, and one of the things I did was visit the Zertian Caverns to beat up another Esper. Not Mateus, there's another one. There he is. Adramalek. And I beat him up just because I could. Not just cause, but I wanted to prove I could, to think, okay, has the grinding succeeded? And I'd say it has. Then I was thinking, hey, I could go do some... like... I could do some bounties? Yeah, there you go. But I didn't. Where's the guys? Giant. Anyway, I thought I could beat up some bounties. Maybe... no, hunts. That's right. But I didn't. Yeah, it was a bit tragic, Willow. I hope your PCs return to working order before too long. Not up on what the current state. Ah, right. I had that problem and it sucked because there's no solution. Like, you can't just run it anyway. The CPU says, no, I kind of need to not explode. What is with everyone's gambits? Yeah, attack particularly target. He's supposed to do it. I don't know why they didn't. It's actually my fault. Oh, I am very sympathetic, believe me. So now we deal ridiculous amounts of damage. You know, such small buffs to the stats would have such a dramatic effect. I'm really out of it this afternoon, right? I've been out of it the whole day. I tried to log in and do regular work and was only working at 10% capacity. I was absolutely screwed. Serious glint. 3 kill? Incredible. I thought it would come with a bracket, and it really didn't. If I could get you a bracket any sooner than would be your current solution, which I believe is a little one, I would. What I should have done, if I was going for extra credit, is when we didn't have a bracket, I should have said something like, okay, I'll order one now to your house. So you'd have a spare one. But woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? It's kind of nice to have a fancy new water ball, though. Sometimes we are indeed just limited by hardware. We can't just solve the problem, you know? I don't think that's a failing. That's for damn sure. Gerbert? No, Malbina. That's right. And so, like, I'm sure you have a reason for why it is not an actual solution, but I'm vaguely surprised you haven't spun up a VM on Choc or something. Probably not enough GPU. I don't know what that means. Good job, Althea. Couldn't steal from the layer. Oh, right. Is web-based games only for you in the meantime? Althea is supposed to be wielding a gun. Insist on whacking someone is the solution, but, you know. Stop casting silence, you bastard. That was worth it. Mosphoran Highwaste. It wasn't entirely worth getting, say, data center enterprise level. You're a spirited one to walk these mountain roads, boy. Misplaced your airship, perhaps? About the only ones traveling on foot these days are those without 2 points or together. Dyed-in-the-wool travelers, else. I don't mean to pry, and I won't. Go into Arcade, yeah? You'll want to cross the mountains to the north and go east first. Very Star Wars music. Greetings there, Sonny. Anything you need, let me know. Of course you're gonna pay. Yeah, I would say, well, absolutely. Oh, damn it. kind of wanted him to continue wielding a bow, but yeah. Oh, we need a Goku pole. Oh, you need a giant stone bow as well. On hit berserk. I don't think so. Chaos space. No element. You need to blind. Fuck, that'd be useful. Just strictly better? Oh, thanks. You missed some excellent, no, it wasn't actually that excellent, discoveries. For example, me discovering that the helmet says on equip, blind, and something, whatever. It wasn't you're immune to them, just when you have this helmet equipped, you're blinded. Whoops. Is it very exciting to have this going while I'm buying stuff? Yeah, so, real out of it today, that's for damn sure. I messed around with my router software, and Will already knows, didn't quite succeed in setting up something. I'll get there. Oh, the Shines here still gets water. Wonder why the others do. I'll get to it. I'll figure it out. Probably. Not by myself, that's for damn sure. Willow will solve this problem for me. She's the expert. But I don't want to take any of her attention that could be spent on, say, I'm close? Ooh. Would you like to buy a map, Cooper? Absolutely. A fine purchase, Cooper? You won't regret it. Moogle's honor. It's very kind. I saw a giant bomb deep in the Salikawood, Cooper. It's not far from the neighboring Deadlands. Probably came from there. If you're headed towards Arcadia, don't get bogged down in the Buddhist, Cooper. Dangerous place, that. Concerned one. Oh, you headed to the capital too? According to our map, it should go northeast from here, but my husband, he cavils and stalls. Says concerned about the road ahead being blocked, but why don't we just go and see for ourselves? Hello there, I'm a scout, a guide to this Mosphoran Highwaste. If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask. How do you get to Arcadia? Huh? If you want to get to Arcadia, just head north across the Mosphoran Highwaste and east through the forest beyond. The problem is, there's been trouble in the forest lately. Some travelers have been turned back. That's the only way through. My wife and I decided to throw it all away and head to the capital. We hear that road is blocked up ahead. Where is she? Anyway, last I saw her, she was headed towards a shrine saying she was thirsty. She's like 15 feet away, my man. A pair of giant's gloves. Winged boots. Firefly. Weather and terrain effects and elemental. Okay. Alright, just damage taken reduced by 30%. Just immune to disable. Compared to what? Doom and silence? I want you to be immune to silence. New hat. Okay, I'm not really sure why you... Alright. Monk Black Mage. Well, I mean, the shoe fits, wear it. Gold mask. Metal jerkin. We'll get those soon. 2-block battle ball. Stem. You don't have everything. Why is that? Oh, because you have literally all metal. Okay. Fair enough. Rose Corsage. I'm tired of you getting silenced out of nowhere. And there's nothing I can do about it aside from doing this, right? I think what I'm... It's like... things that are bugging me the most are Boy, is it expecting me to know what not used. Know what the fight ahead is going to be. And if you don't, well, that's Raz Al-Gethi. That's, you're just not shooting people with it, buddy. That's why I'm very confused. Bastard sword. And you can't use your new bow, can you? Giant stone bow. I'd love for you to, even if it's slightly less damage. Bosh. So close. Exciting Star Wars music. Alright. Don't do it. Yeah, so they're all flying. Good thing I bought that, huh? Nearly missed out. Holy shit. They're all flying, but don't worry, the gun belt they're using is in fact a melee weapon. Watching me slowly lose my mind playing this? I shouldn't, but I am. Blind poison sap. Start to get extra things. Like, let's just make you, let's stop, sleep, confuse, doom, oil, disable, immobilize, slow. That. Alright. Stop, sleep, confused. Sleep. Let's go with sleep. No, stop. It's the most dangerous one. You can cast the sooner, you should just have you do that all the time. Cancel sap. Oh, that's cool. Shell. Box. Yeah, I want you to stop our people from being silenced. It's very irritating. This is also a pseudo. Okay, there you go, buddy. Full 12 gambits, you just heal, that's your thing. Both party leaders target. Look at you. This is pointless. There you go. They're really screwed. Cast Kiraga. You have no attack spells here? What are you doing? You do? Party leader's target, right? That's right. Because he's the party leader. That's why. I can't blame him for that. As much as I'd like to. failing on steel a lot again too. I can swear I installed a steel never misses one. It's one of my favorites. A lot of the time, before Gambits, it was, hey, just keep using steel over and over until you get the item you want. Also, sometimes you won't get the item you want ever. Like reloading. Look at this. No one's ranged except Penello. Penello is dealing 0 damage. It's just why? I blame a potential nice view though, right? I blame some sort of improved balance mod, something similar. A lot of MP. That's a lot of MP. And I don't know why. Like I made us get all of the default like stat improvements, but it's like increase mana by 1. So like magic by 1. And now they're just way up there. It's just doing foot grinding. I think that's the thing I appreciate. The Salikawood. Okay. With Gambits, it's relatively easy to set up a lot of heals that trigger 40% health. Random circles. Anyway, joke, reference, thing I was doing. I was gonna be like, Sam and Corey are still in Japan, and this is technically a Kingdom Hearts week, but obviously it's not gonna be Kingdom Hearts while Sam and Corey are in Japan. That's just how it goes, right? That makes sense. That made sense to me. That was very normal, very reasonable. Well, thanks, Wildhair. And so the joke was, I'll say, well, it's probably going to be Kingdom Hearts, but given the beautiful photo of Mount Fuji Sam just sent, it's probably not Kingdom Hearts week. It's like using inference. The joke is inferring the wrong thing. Hey, Balthea, do you not have when person is asleep, wake them up? You don't. Well, I can't blame you then. Do you? You're currently asleep. That's not going to help. You need all of them. That's up to you. No. He'll just cast it all the time. Play status, sleep. Wake him up. Oh. You can't cast it. This is no one's fault but my own. Insanity. Because everyone can learn everything, kind of cheapens the whole concept. This is probably no one's fault but my own, but I wouldn't know that because I was pretty sure I didn't install any mod that changes the stuff. On the other hand, boy does it sure look changed. Anyway, the joke was that if you're inferring strange information, you're inferring information from a strange source, you're supposed to be like, well, nearly every time I message to confirm Kingdom Hearts a day or two beforehand, there's a distinct lack of updates about how beautiful the Japanese countryside is. There's a lot of information that I could infer before it came to the, oh cool, 15 minutes before, there's a photo of Mount Fuji. But that also still doesn't make a lot of sense anyway. There's a community of hunters on the Phon coast. I came here thinking to join them, but my way is blocked. Should you head east from this forest, well to the east, you'll find an old gate. Beyond that, the Phon coast. Trouble is, the gate's broken. Some Moogles are fixing it, but I have some doubt as their industry in this matter. When will the gate be open? There being nothing to do about it, I returned here. Of course, now I've dropped my map of the wood, too. The fate spit on me, surely. certainly just babbling. Babbling like the babbling brook that is this forest. Hello, Muggles! Forest bungalow. Ooh, a visitor Kupo. We're here working on gate up ahead. Well, not actually right now. Right now we're resting. Well, that's good. Rest is an important part of work, comrade. We should rotate some people out. I'm sorry, Penelo. Your time in the sun has come to an end. Balthier, you too. That does mean that we need somebody else to handle healing. Yeah, you've got it. Cool, done. Though, we're a bit beyond throwing echo herbs at him. That should do for now. This peace should pass across to all party members. Unless, of course, after the point we have all of them, they're going to rotate in again. The counter harness is just so big, though. Think it's a map? Map of the Salikawood. Should I go back and give it to that Bangar? I'll leave the sprinter alone. They're having a good time. Having a good time. Jeez. Did anyone else just notice exactly how big this place is now that I picked up a map? Holy God. It head north of now being through the Mosphoran Highwaste and the Salikawood, and then east from here, so... Look. I guess that's why Final Fantasy XIII had the reputation of being long corridors and nothing else. Because looking at it now, like, there's a lot to explore here. A lot. You could probably go on hunts and go, oof. There's a lot to find. Get a hunt that says, hey, there's an enemy in the Salikawood somewhere. And you go, where in the Salikawood? And they go, oh, it's a big bomb. You find it. It's pretty encouraging, I think. Maybe I'll need to come back and fuck around for a bit just to help the Muggles out. So. There's a big gate. Muggles would be like, you got 20 pumpkins. Just like Moogle boss. Once the gate's fixed, everyone will be able to go to the Phon coast, Skipper, and it'll take a little while longer yet. That is, if my 9 missing apprentices ever come back from the Salikawood. We'll never finish repairs like that. Like this, Cooper. I'm probably still loafing in the Salikawood bungalow. Still 9 missing. Well, well, well. What did I say about having to go beat up Muggles or something? Time to explore the Salikawood and find some Muggles. While we're at it, rock up some license points. I don't need to beat up either of those. We're fine. Muggles. Oh, Muggles. I heard you want to partake in the joy of industry. There's aren't proper keys. Look at them, they're tiny. Alright, who's got a spot in the grid? You do. Ally is poisoned. Cast Poisoner. Cool. Doesn't need to be really high up the list because I'm not super fussed about removing it in combat. They'll get to it. In this direction? So you can see exclamation marks on the map, so we could just go there. God bless that. That's very helpful, thank you. Don't need to beat up the sprinters. We're fine. They're fine. They did nothing to harm us. Hey! We don't find this layabouts to get them back on the job soon. Boss will have our pom-poms. Don't think anyone's laying about beyond the here, though. The bomb's on the road. The next break you took could be your last, Kippo. Okay, well, I think it is appropriate to have a widened trace. A bit of save point. That's helpful. That random encounters, it is a bit more joyful to explore. You know? Because I don't feel like, oh, if I take a couple more steps in this direction, I'll get a random encounter, and then it will load slightly, and then the loading is a big one. 10-2 had that a lot. It's like, oh, I can get another random encounter if I keep wandering around. But here, it's 10 especially as well. Here, since I can see the enemies and I've got a button to just fucking run past them. Forest Bungalow. Hippo, we're here working on the gate up ahead. Well, right now we're on break, actually. The boss wants us. Oh, that's not good. He's scary when he gets mad. Okay, break's over. No, don't be scared. Bye, Hippo. Oh, there's still 7 of us on break out there. How would you know? Moogle Hive Mind? Anyone watching Pluribus? It's cool. Great concept. What? No, we're working on the gate up ahead. Well, actually, we're not looking at it right now, if we must be literal about it. Boss wants us? Break's over? Oh. Some of the interviews Vince Gilligan has given about his new show called Pluribus. He's the guy who wrote Breaking Bad. Oh, creator. I don't think he wrote every episode. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. He was like, Hollywood just wants the next thing. Execs kept telling me, what's your next Breaking Bad? And that's why it didn't work for many years. Because I don't want to do another Breaking Bad. I didn't want to do anything like Breaking Bad. And they kept asking me, what was the next one? And every time I tried to talk about something else, they said something like, well, that's good. Is it the next Breaking Bad? So I stopped pitching at them for a few years. That's funny to me. Don't piss off artists, you idiots. Not because they're dastardly evil things, but they're not special creatures you need to treat with kid gloves either. It's just like, in fact, let's make it less about artists and just about people. When someone tries to tell you something they're excited about, especially if you're just a profit machine, probably worth listening to them and following along with their ideas. And that's not auteur theory. I'm not saying he's the only person who could make something good. It's just like, I don't have a fully formed thought on this one, which is a little embarrassing, I guess. In any case, stop pitching, came back with something that feels different, and it's good. I enjoy it a lot so far. I'm looking forward to see what happens next. It's a great sci-fi concept. Right now it's break time. Boss wants us back on the job? That Moogle driver, Cooper. Well, let's get back and be done with this. Alright, Cooper. Oh, there are two of us still on break. Okay. So, concept. Signal comes from outer space. Scientists figure out what it is. This is wonderful, dramatic, most of the full episode before you understand how it happens, right? This is setup. Scientists finally figure out what it is, put it into practice, and synthesize it into a rat. It links people into a perfect hive. Someone accidentally gets exposed, and the first thing they do is, like, when they stop shaking, very scary sci-fi sort of almost seizure, they wake up, and like a small smile comes over their face, and then they gently kiss the person next to them. Boss wants us. Oh, okay, but we better go. He's ugly when he gets mad. Us two. Gently kiss one, and it doesn't look threatening. It's creepy, right? And you're like, that's not right the whole time. Come with us to the gate? Yes, thank you. Well, let's be off. I love teleports and end quests. Thank you. And then you see, like, a group of them are, like, swabbing themselves and putting it into a petri dish, and then, like, as a production line, swabbing their own mouths. So they're spreading a disease, and you're like, okay, that's terrifying. But at the very end of the episode, a whole group of humanity says all at once, we're just trying to help. And they're so honest and idealistic about it that you're like, okay, that's still terrifying. And the main character so far is one of 7 people in the entire world who are immune to this for some reason. And everyone else is linked in a perfect hive mind. And she's pissed. Very angry. There's a lot of establishing scenes with her earlier about how she's kind of a grumpy jerk anyway, and this is just kind of very justifiable reason, because her partner, wife, I think, or certainly lover, is infected, and then doesn't survive. And it's like episode 3 where she asks a direct question of the hive mind. It's like, how many people were killed? And they're like, 500 in the entire world. She takes it personally because, you know, her partner died, and that's reasonable. I think it is just us 3, and that's okay. Luxie is parenting. It is a parenting evening for her. Emma Stitches is also parenting. Final Fantasy XII is less exciting than other games like Vampire. So it's just a quiet evening. I'll keep ranting about Pluribus. And I like it. It's a good show so far. A couple of twists so far. I've watched 3 episodes. Now that my apprentices are all back, the repairs took no time at all, Cooper. Witness the power of Moogles! I would like to be there in your living room. It's worth it. Dragon Emma Stitches. Down over to your house again at some point. With the power of a VPN setup. Who knows when I actually get that working. Up to the Sorobi step next. Once we're done fixing windmills there, we'll be one back at the tavern in Balfanine. Think better than a job well done, Cooper. I head off to the Sorobi step for a job, and then it's vacation time. I can't lift it! Thanks to you, the repairs to the gate are finished. Here, a token of our gratitude. You obtain a stash. Phon Ghost is up ahead. Cooper, pretty views there, but the locals, not so pretty. Already one stranger. Terrifying. How dare. Yeah, Jethro was a little iffy when I turned up with a small child. That's true, Willow. I don't think it'll be long. I really hope so. I understand. I seriously am very, very empathetic about how frustrating and powerless and, like, honestly,
it'll seem we made
just
the right
upsetting.
choice.
Not having
if
your
we'd taken
PC.
the easy way and come by
I
airship,
hated being without
one of
my
those
PC when it
patrols
was
would no
unavailable
doubt have
for
been
like a
quick
week.
to roll out the red carpet. We're on the Empire's doorstep now, so we shouldn't have to worry quite so much. But that's no excuse to get sloppy. It is still a long road to the capital.
Literally powerless as well. Maybe through the magic of Wire Guide and a VPN. It's a Wire Guide. Or whatever. People don't have my public key. Or my private key, thankfully. The magic is that, plus my tablet. We can all play computer games on my tablet. Even from my house, even without a PC. Phon Coast is beautiful. Props to the environment artists putting their whole pussy into the job. You fuckers and your inability to wield simple goddamn magics. Would you just... I don't know, like this is the bit that bugs me the most. Why did it miss? It didn't have to miss. Death just... Like, it's flying, so it's immune to everything? It just feels ridiculous. It's immune to blind, but it's not immune to darkness, so I guess we're casting this. And also, do we have Libra on? Let's queue up Libra and cast it. Maybe that'll tell us it's weak to frost. If we cast Blizzard. Because of the camera, I can't really. Okay. It's like I maybe need to include. Look, if it's weak to something, cast the thing on it. Then again, we didn't know that was weak Blizzard in Blizzard until I cast Libra, so I should just have Libra on. Alright. I can do this. I just need to use my brain. That's all. See all this? We're also kicking it up a notch too. Oh wait, I don't need to do it like that. I can just... Okay. Self. You can only do it on self, right? Self. Use Libra. So there you go. Which has already got it on. Okay. Who else has got a spot in the gambits? You do. Great. Yeah. Foe of Ice Week. Fucking cast that Blizzard, but you don't have it. Hey, I never said I'm good at using my brain, just that I should. Tested by the avian known as the Garuda. Sight unseen. I should probably be trying to use Poach too, but I'm just not. Oh, Crusher. Oh, do you have the licenses, Mr. Bosch, to... What, you got a license for that Stonebow? Traitor's bow. Yuichi bow. They're the special bows, the Perseus bow. Luckily we don't have those yet, so we're totally fine. Mr. Bosch, you're going to be using a bow now. Silver arrows, elements of silver. On hit, poison. Yeah, great, do that. Yeah, no. Slightly more attack power. Not worth it. Okay. Kiku Ichimochi. And amulet. What does it do though? And boots, not very useful. Firefly. No. No. I mean, maybe. The extra vitality isn't... Stone Petrify and Confuse... Well, that's pretty good, actually. Cool. telekinesis are over there. No, you can't use... I wonder why I can't summon either. It seems like everywhere is you can't summon here. That can't be right. Okay, so we're getting close to Masamune. Yeah. At least the rest of this is done. Mostly. Look at all this strategy she has. Telekinesis. What was that? Telekinesis? Hey, Ash. Okay, let's try this. You go down in case there's nothing else to do. So, Phon, flying. Oh, we haven't bought it yet, so we'll be able to do it anyway. Okay, fine. We could just get Phon flying. No. Beat up that fish. I don't think we need to beat up this frog. We're good. Do some killing. Yeah, we're dealing damage to it. It was Libra. I needed to have Libra. Oh, they're weak to lightning. The friends just zapping the fucker. Well, okay, well that was the problem, I guess. I need someone with Libra on them, otherwise we have no idea what we're doing and none of the gambits go. Okay, so I think it would be absolutely unfair to blame the developers for this issue. That's my problem. I'm the one who was like, I'm having trouble with this. It seems like none of my gambits are working. The game itself says, you need to know. Otherwise we're not going to have gambits take effect. I still think the fight with Mateus is bullshit. Immune to everything but lightning. Shouldn't be immune to everything. In Final Fantasy X, they kind of just make it so their physical resistance is so goddamn high that you can end up casting. You'll cast on the flans, otherwise you'll waste it. And then it just worked out like here ever hanging out with the boy. It's because there are too many people in the party? Let's try this. Can you summon now? I can! Well, we should do that at least once, right? Hi, Elias. Current and max HP and gets the disease immunity. I can just pop that on. Painful. Hellfire. Got airships, desert sequences. This looks like an end summon. I may have accidentally dismissed it. Let's feels a little aggressive. Yeah, there you go. Alright, that ended the summon. Ooh, use one of Fran's bars. Sorry, Adremalak. Let's try that. You can see what he looks like. The guy I went. Go. Zombies? He raised a bunch of zombies, really. Flash arc. Well, that wasn't particularly useful. I'm gonna do it again. Yes. Judgment bolt. Float, haste target, haste go. Alright. Yeah. And like, I saw the one that said the one that wants to be Star Wars. I hope that was the one I wanted. Naga! No, Phon! Judgment bolt. Good move. Glad you do. I don't need a Raspberry Pi to do it. Just set. I can probably set up FFXII to work as like a domain level ad block. I should try that. In fact, I will try that. But not during stream. Okay. Summon Mateus! Let's get revenge. Yeah, we should. That'll be fun. Should be very fun. Hi, I'm back. It's me. It's very easy to do. Isn't it essentially change a DNS server? Not DNS. No, it is DNS. Change your DNS server? Because I can do that. Shell gun. Which is good, but like, sleep gun. Sleep, doggies. Slow gun. Decoy and man techniques. Raise. Status. All foes enraged by default. Moderate high status. Oh! Whoa! Fan-fucking-tastic. I like that idea. Oh, she's not listening now, but at some point, we can, as a team, or perhaps chat, just messages on Discord, just tags her on the server, !chat. It is really gratifying to watch Emma Stitches work on a very good idea for a Dagger Heart campaign. It's good. So, hell yeah. Oh yeah, true. Okay, let me try again. It is really gratifying and very exciting to watch Emma Stitches work on a very good idea for a Dagger Heart campaign. I love the idea so far, and it is really gratifying and very exciting to watch her take notes, scribble things out, think of cool things to do, like interesting twists that she's hiding from me, at least. It is pretty awesome. I'm excited. Now we also see bombs that we're not going to step on. What about this time, Willow? Was I audible, or should I try again? That's very cool. Any specific system? Or make it up in your head, like you did for magicians, I believe. My memory is terrible, we know this. Quack. This chocobo looks a mite peckish. Figured it's some guile greens that it may let you ride it. Ride the chocobo? Completely custom neat. Which is good. I recommend using the thing you're most comfortable with, and often that is someone making it up. Like customizing it. You must dismount. Maybe out of water. Alright. Want to explore the rest of the spot? Yeah. Politely not commenting, will it be? I hope that's allowed. Like how not just collaborative, but how it's really focused on. Oh, the time for the checkaway is over. Okay. It's when they're like, what we want to do is create something that facilitates high fantasy adventuring style game. You're like, okay, so like D&D. I go, yes, but without other craft. Hello, sorry there. Can't let you pass. If you wish to go east, go via the village. Had some ill-mannered riders through lately, and they didn't tidy up after themselves. We're clearing the way so chocobos can pass through again. Should be finished soon, but best take another route for now. Oh, I wonder what that's implying. Go do plot, you silly Billy. Everyone goes to Phon as elitist. Am I elitist? I think we... Stop it! Attacking your allies, you jerk. I think my efforts to try and make sure people are engaging in games other than the ones by their friends makes me at least attempting to make the place less elitist. I don't think they're elitist in a mean way, but I'm saying that defensively. I think if you're like a port city surrounded by mountains, that's that's impossible. And I don't know enough about geography to know whether that's impossible or not. I don't care. Absolutely, it's great, you know. Blades in the dark.
Race into the water.
Hello, Loxy. Here we are, beloved nerd. All of us. Welcome. I assume and hope this means that your child is asleep. Congratulations.
Why the capital?
The Nether
Diplomatic issues, internal politics.
I must destroy it.
Are you sure? You don't want it for yourself?
For her, please. Yeah, it makes sense.
Use its power to restore Dalmasca? Something like that? The best intentions invite the worst kind of trouble.
Lusting for ever greater power. Blinded by the Nether sight. Is that how you see me?
That does sound like someone I know. He was obsessed with Nethersight. It was all he cared about.
Come over here.
He'd babble nonsense,
Hey!
blind to aught but the stone's
Watch it.
power.
Like I said,
He'd talk about some Enna, or was it
beautiful view.
Vena?
Except for you.
No matter.
Thank you.
Everything he did to get closer to the Nethersight, to understand it. He made airships, weapons. He even made me a judge.
Because you could understand it.
You were a judge?
Oh my god.
Part of a past I'd rather forget. It didn't last long. I ran. I left the judges and him. Sidolphus Demon Bonanza. Draclo Laboratories' very own Dr. Sid.
Draclo.
That's when he lost his heart to Nethersight. Lost himself. And I suppose that's when I lost my father. Don't follow in his footsteps. I ran away. I couldn't stand seeing him like that, a slave to the stone. So I ran. Free at last.
Rock and stone.
Funny I went for the Dusk Shard. How could I have known that it was Nethersite? And then, of course, I met you. All that running, and I got nowhere.
Believe it's a MacBook? What's that?
It's time to end this. Cut my ties to the past.
Part of your motivation?
It's hard to leave the past behind.
Althea, is because
I
you're
know.
annoyed at your dad? Jeez. I believe we've been through this can Willow help, possibly not, thing in the past. But hey, we've had a lot of things on our mind. As a community, and as individuals, and as
Marriage of
oh god.
convenience. Symbol of the alliance between Nebradia and Dalmasca.
God, his voice is
This
very
is how they
different.
see our match.
They do they?
These roles we play. I must admit, I find it wearying.
I will play mine.
I would have no other.
You'd have no other? I think she's saying she'll definitely allow you to have
The choice is
mistress.
yours to make. But don't give your heart to a stone. You're too strong for that, princess.
Too strong for that, princess? Choose a weaker princess.
I pray you're right, Balthier.
I got the ADHD stim via cleaning thing, so I just scrubbed my watch because I could. You're awful young looking to be a hunter. Or you're just traveling, maybe. This coast may look pretty, but the men who come here, they're here to hunt. If it is hunting you're after, you may talk to some of them. Might learn something of value. You never know. Got a fancy to get up to Archades, make my fortune there. That's why I'm traveling by foot. Gotta save money. Of course, now here that the place right before you get to the capital, some ruin by the name of Sochen something or others, is rife with fiends. I'm not supposed to make it through that. Heard a group of hunters have gone up that way, so I figure I'll wait for them to get back. Maybe they'll clear a path for me, eh? Got bad news for you, my boy. Welcome to the Chocobo Stables. No, thank you, Gertie. Traveling by foot, perchance? Take heed if the weather is my advice. Around here, when it rains, that's when the elementals come out. Hello there! If it's Marks will be hunting, you'll need some goods. No, but like lightning element, that's not bad. No one can use a halberd? Jeez, we gotta get some spears. It's just strictly worse. Anyway. Cannot be equipped at a shop. Oh, it's because it needs bullets. A new axe and hammer? Don't mind if I do. There you go, friend. We need at least one, don't we? We can use that stuff. Where's cool? No. What a common all is. Are we berserk as well? Neat. Does have damage and water cut as well? Yes! Oh, great. Let's cast them. Why buy cures from the skull when all it takes is a good knock to the head to make all that ails me go away, right? Fact is, some ailments don't just go away. Blind demand goes down, comes back up, it's just blind to see red. Need an item to perch at what? Great, thank you. At this point in the game, if you're only discovering that, you're in trouble. feel like they're just never gonna go away, are they? Anyway, I need to sell. Oh my god, we've got so many stone pebbles. Yeah, can I get a big plate of fucking leaves? Or feathers, for that matter? Gotta get those Virgo gems. Scream root, amazing. There we go. Soul of the 25. I don't need 25 Phoenix. Okay. Antidotes, eye drops, and echo herbs. Can you hear it? Whoop! Potion pack. Ugh. Contains 2, 5. Alright. Yeah, I believe it. That, again, I just said. Oh, got a lot on that mind. There's Red Bunga over there. Talking back going to Archades on foot, I hear. Now if you go from the Tchita Uplands to Sochen Cave Palace, you can reach Archades. Alright, but the fiends and Sochen are a nasty lot. Cooper Hunter's just left to do something about that, I hear. I wish him luck. You know that bad breath of the Malboros? One with that stuff you'll be reeling with ailments. Ask that. There you are, totally in control, whole fight's going your way, and wham! You get hit with an ailment, everything goes to pot, take care. Happened to me, can happen to you. What kind of information have I? Information that's beneficial to the hunters, of course. Not that you have much need of that now, eh? Can hear Emma Stitches having a lovely time with a very excitable baby boy. Last night it took me ages to get dinner into the baby. Hey, did you know there's a sprawling ruin that comes up right up the Archades? That's called the Sochen Cave Palace. Fascinating place that. Just head out of Phon and north across the Tchita Uplands. That's where you find the entrance. Thanks. I came here to hear the hunters' tales, for I'm writing a novel based on the stories they tell me. Please, if you've got aught to share. That is the dumbest looking bow I've seen in a while. Holy shit, I can't wait to get a new bow. That's pathetic. Yeah, my bow is gonna be a square bracket. What the fuck do you mean? Taking us forever to level up because we're so... I mean, I feel like you could. Blazer gloves. Yeah, last time it took me ages to get dinner into the baby boy. I do not want the first 3 things I offered. Like, meals I cooked. That's a kid. They do that. It's not their fault. And I'm certainly not mad at him about it, but it's worth mentioning that I got to stretch my patience muscle, which, like, it's not uncommon, but that I get to be patient. It's not like I'm a jerk most of the other time, but it is nice to be able to say, I will not lose my shit as a child. And then actually do that. Love living values. Oh, it's fine. You don't set off traps, only I set off traps. You've got it, right? Because you've got poison. Cool. Boop. Why do you have reflect on anyway? Why do they have reflect on? Oh well. Gotta be something they're wearing, right? Reflect up. Mirror armor? Mirror shield? Mirror armor. It's mirror armor, right. So I won't be able to heal them either. Whatever. It's gonna get them killed. Mirror mail. On equip, have protect. Cool. Yeah, you just have the diamond armor, okay? That's enough. Why are you immobilized, Ash? Watching the handle twist. Oh. Hi! Well done. Just a little guy. When you're older, you can decide. You get your privacy. Before you know what it is. Green. That's right. What color is it? It's red. Purple. It's lots of colors, isn't it? Yeah. It's like they'll be fine if they're fed. And while they certainly should be fed every day, it's entirely possible that what they're eating isn't perfectly nutritionally balanced if they ate that and only that for weeks. But some days... Yeah, exactly. You know? Very good. There you go, Wayfarer. To the east lie the Tchita Uplands. To the north, across the plains, lie to see the Empire, Archades. Myself, I shall go east to the port town of Belfoinen. I've heard it is a place where men and women value freedom above all else. Very cool, Vieira Wayfarers. Well, Bosch needs to be in the party for a bit longer, but everyone else is getting there. Oh, it's break time. Woof. The Tchita Uplands. We have a completely different... Yeah, completely different biome. And it looks beautiful. And new music, too. Girl, huh? Okay. This design with the weird hat thing, very silly. Basically dead. God, don't you love it? Horology, you say? Alright, Kyogre attack, steel. Okay, you've got all that. That's fine. Line here. We can now No. Now upgrade this. I'm just defeated. Oh, yes, we are absolutely taking a break. Just, like, in a minute. Let me... Black magic. Yeah. Black magic Firaga. There it is. Just a shield. No, it could be useful. Shield. You don't use shields. Primarily two-hand swords. Cold sword. We don't need that yet. Kind of just sit with these in the background until we're like, whoop, time to use them. And spend license points on it. The reason I stopped is because I was like, if I could update Gambits right beforehand. There's lots of them, just fuck them up. Right? Like, that's the plan. Just Fire Week, just fuck them up. Just blow them up. We're turning up all the spells. If there's nothing else, just fuck them up. That will eventually be Scathe, you know? There's nothing else to do, just cast. There you go. Just cast Firaga on them. Okay, enjoy this. I'm gonna have a break, okay? Okay, break time. I'll leave you with background music. There you go, that's the thought. potato, but I love the what kidneys of MacBook it is. That's funny to me. Very good. Hi, I'm back. I have whiskey. So it's not smoky, but it's got significant burn to it. I don't know why. Now, anyone else getting game sound? I'm sure not. Okay. Sorry. Beat up that snake. Quality, huh? Wow. What do you think the hat is adamant about? Oh, I'm definitely hat. No arguments here. I'm a hat. You can't argue with me. Stole a spiral incisor. What does that mean? During break, I stepped out, had my dinner, some ravioli, like instant ravioli. It's pre-made. Get ravioli. There you go. And tidy the kitchen a little bit, stretched, breathed, and then caught up with Emma Stitches for a little bit while the baby boy starts to settle. I'm hoping he settles pretty soon and Emma Stitches gets to rest, because much like I was right before I jumped on stream, parents are tired. That's going around too. I've got the feeling that a lot of parents are tired. Oh boy. Halborough overkill. It's a lot of king going on here. Saturday morning. Well, first, which of us are you talking to? It's a good question, right? And is this offer open to everyone in chat and everyone on bots? For all time, forever, Cleric and Willow, presumably, I hope everyone, are going to be your perfect companions any Saturday morning. There is something booked in the calendar, but it's like, do practical stuff for the house. And like doing that with company's pretty fucking great, so you're very welcome to join us. I'll check in with Emma Stitches. Not immediately after stream, dude. She has to sleep, or at least rest. Not put her. I will suggest she goes to sleep. Absolutely. At least part of it is probably continuing to do at least some measure of gardening. That's happened not every weekend. It's been scheduled every fortnight, but has happened every weekend for 3 weeks running. That's certainly freeing up some spoons to get the stuff done that you want to get done, so you don't have it sitting in your mind going, oh, I should really do that thing. Like, good work. You're one of those Phon ghost hunters, aren't you? Good, I've got work for you. In a hurry, you see. I have to find my son, wherever he is. A terrible Bill? A terrible menace plagues the Sochen cave palace, calling hail hunters of all ages and races to deal with the scourge upon us. Warning, this is not an official bill and will not be listed in the clan primer. Ask about this dire threat? Yes. Head east to a place known as the Highlands. From there, go north into the Fields of Eternity, where you'll find the entrance to Sochen. The menace you must defeat is within. Many other hunters that have attempted to slay it. All have come running black out, defeated. The exact nature of the beast is unknown, nor have any of the hunters that have ran said so much as a word. To put an end to the scourge, I thought to put a bill for its hunting. These clansmen refused my expertly written wanted bill, saying it was crude and ingenuous in its execution. They wanted me to rewrite it. Wounded, I withdrew my posting. I thereupon hired 2 hunters from the Phon coast and sent them into the caves. The craven curse! As my son and I waited by the entrance, these 2 so-called hunters came running out and passed us, completely ignoring me, their employer. Enraged, I gave chase, managing to catch one of the 2 lying upon the ground, utterly useless. Worse, I was separated from my son. So went all until now. Understood? Very well. I will call for my servants from Archades to search my son while you enter the caves. Use this key to access the chamber where the menace may be found. Off with you. The Soul Ward key. Okay. The hunt begins. Alright. Yeah, it's one of those things where you're like, I'm speaking for Luxie here. I know the thing I need to do, but it requires organization and money, but mostly organization that maybe just a little out of reach. The brain. It's not even the flesh is, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. It's like, the brain's just out of brain juice, man. It's done its part. Oh, fuck, of course it requires sending it to goddamn fucking Sydney. Well, I'm not sure how you motivate yourself to do particular things, but if there's a way chat can help. Maybe we politely request people to flash you. That's motivation. A little more of this? Yeah? Well, you gotta send your laptop in. Why is there a flashing exclamation mark back there? That's why we talked to the dude. Juggalo? No? This guy again? Okay. Whoa! Hello. Are you perhaps saving the day? Doth we have a hero in our midst? While I am greatly appreciative of Willow's efforts, then it's not flashing Luxie to motivate her. It's, I mean, perhaps more useful. But I know what I'd request or prefer. Bonk, bonk, bonk. A trip to Fishwick is certainly more fun than a trip to Sydney. Bran, stop it! Jesus. I believe data recovery is almost never cheap, because if it's easy, you can just get fucking anyone to do it. I think you probably have to work in IT to claim it as a tax expense. Like a carrier pigeon. We should open that chest. I know it's a medium walk, but that's why we have the speed up, right? $26 skill. Yeah, totally worth it. Never mind. If a bus trip is $25, is it cheaper just to put yourself on a bus with the laptop than courier service? I mean, except at the hours lost of time. Did you wake up Fran, please? She's your friend. Movement sickness. Movement sickness? That's not what it's called. Motion sickness. Blissfully unaffected by it. I don't know why. I'm saying driving / bus trip is a good time to catch up on a lot of reading. Blind cut. Right! I don't have to purchase it. Wow. Yeah, it does seem like Fishwick is the go. But presumably you have to call them beforehand. Lunchtime work trip, Loxy? Sorry, office, I'll be late back from lunch today. I'm going to Fishwick. You will now have the option of saving your game. Alright. Thanks. Huh.
Hey, you sure this rabbit hole's really the way into Archades?
Better a hare unseen than a rat in a trap. And again, if you'd prefer to go knocking on the front gates of the city, be my guest.
But what about once we're inside?
Second-hand bookshop.
Won't the city
Camera.
watch find us?
We'll
Icon?
do what we can to blend into the crowd. Our names may be notorious, but our faces are not far known.
You're a princess.
True. You're a princess and we didn't even recognize you.
I noticed.
Well, excuse me, princess. So me that. Oh, really, cleric? Yeah, it's totally fair. But I don't want a strip of McAtee flesh. There's a mod I didn't install that's only the party leader can set off traps. And that sounds great, but I don't love that so much. That feels just on the edge of a bit too helpful. It's like... seem to be in line. It's like design decisions I kind of disagree with instead of a very obvious and intentional decision that I'm going to change for my own ease of access. See, I was afraid that it's shut, but I'm thinking of Ron's bookshop in Hawker. And we were sad that Ron's closed down, but, you know. The door is locked. Use the Soul Ward key. Use the Soul Ward key. What's on the other side? What's it got? Actually, it kind of sounds like Cleric will take you to Fishwick as long as you also visit Canties. Beyond Key. Oh. I think it became a coffee shop? It's a quirky miniboss squad. We're all fucked. They're wrecking her! Slow poison. Fuck, okay. No, we don't have enough of those to make it worthwhile. Onion Queen, Pumpkin Star. Ash is casting Blazara and wrecking them. Alaverine Queen, Mandragora Prince. Oh my god. Pumpkin Star. Whoa! That worked. Curtain. Oh, never mind. Parking at Wooded is annoying. Okay, that's a little weird, right? Cut straight to congratulations! Hey Chad, anyone else see that Last Meals hosted by Josh Schreier, my current internet crush? That guy's adorable. ADHD chef? Yes, fucking please. Also, he's definitely a chef, but he's also not really a chef. Is he work in a kitchen or a culinary institute? No, he's journalist trained. Fucking weird guy. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway. Brennan Lee Mulligan on Last Meals. I'd say Josh is a good interviewer, but you can tell a lot of his interviewing skills is done by other people, and maybe him, but definitely other people, doing research. Oh, Monofront. Okay, cool. And then some prep work, which once again, that prep work really makes the miracle. And if you like Brennan Lee Mulligan, I recommend it. So far, he seems like he's very likable, you know? Like, eat their entire last meal, and then talk about the concept of death, among other things. Great show. Highly enjoyable. And Brennan Lee Mulligan on it. So thank you, Josh Schreier, for giving us that. It's also funny, because Josh and Mythical Kitchen have, like, part of the advertising for this episode with Brennan Lee Mulligan has been the guest you've been asking for repeatedly forever. That's very dead and old banger. And I get it, absolutely. I'm not... Whoa! A crystal... You bastard. And... In fact, depending on how long it is and how tired Ever Stitches and I are after stream, we might go watch it right away. Because we like Brennan. And I like Josh too. And I love well-cooked food and people talking about food and how the memories of food change their lives in some way. And what matters to them and their history. Like, yeah, absolutely. Tell me more. Please, artists, tell me about your creative process. While ruminating on both death, desiccated corpse, adventure bound for the capital. Seem he didn't make it. So did I do the mark? Food motivated by, like, your cat death throw? Yes. Absolutely. But generally I get people to sit on my lap instead. Did we get a Hypnocrown? Also, why do you still have sap? Can no one cast Antidote in this party? You know what we need? We need 2 people. We need 2 different kinds of your health goes down over time. You can clear them in the same way. But you need 2 gambits for them. They might be, sure, but... Lifting people that are... Lifting people gives gender euphoria for me. Lifting heavier people? Absolutely. Love it. Yes, please. This makes me feel strong and not just manly, but also like... There's nothing like it. It's just literally the best reason to lift, to like go to the gym. Lift sexy people. Though, I will also add... Yeah, I think, yeah, we gotta save up so we can get some ninja swords. It's so funny that he does that. He and I spent ages settling him last night, right? And then when it was time to go to bed, I'm like, "You want me to sing you a song?" No. I don't think I'm giving away information about where you work. Lifting small child? Oh yeah, that's another good one too. He is his own training though, in the sense that I have and will continue to lift him repeatedly as he gets heavier, and then I get stronger as he gets heavier. The system works. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, the baby. I'm like, do you want me to sing you a song? No. Night night. Do you want to cuddle? No. Good night. All right. Night, buddy. Very cute if clearly struggling with something. As I tell him, and I will continue to tell him, he's the best in the world. Sorry, every other baby, but I think I'm biased. Everyone can summon. You don't need magic, you're a knight and archer. Well, red battle mage, you kind of do. What about some fancy katanas? Compa. Zodiac Spear, which I think you're supposed to be able to get soon if you grind for it, and whatever. We're good. Mummy bed lay down. Well, that's cute. Perfect. It's just perfect. Magic gloves. It's just perfect. What mage? Arcanist. Equip all the guns you want, buddy. You can't equip any armor. Might explain why you explode and die so quickly. There you go. That's where we came in. Ah, yes, that's a good way of managing it, I think. Gotta temper those expectations that are realistic from a young age. Very serious. Our gambit seemed to be ready for dealing with nearly every status effect. Because we fight a whole bunch of different enemies. The enemies only fight one group of adventurers walking through. So it doesn't really matter if they've only got one or two status effects. If by chance we're not equipped to deal with it, then we get slapped. It was, and always will be, a metaphor for the Troubles. Because they only need to succeed once, and we have to. Sorry, they only have to be lucky once, and we have to be lucky every time. Which is what Margaret Thatcher was told by the IRA. It's a metaphor for the Troubles. Wormwood's just lost her damn mind. Either cackling with laughter or glaring at me for making such a reference. And I'd argue that I deserve it. To be growled at, not deserve the chance to make said references. 3. I have no Irish heritage. I wasn't colonized by the British at all, ever. Except that one time. Now we don't have to run through the waterfall. We can explore this side of the waterfall freely. Mark of Council. The wall bears a mysterious inscription. Read it. Wayfarer traveling the road to Archades, the pilgrim's door holds naught for you. That way lie trouble and confusion. You who are yet drawn toward the pilgrim's door, journey heaven and earth in search of the heart. You will surely reach it. Dungeon, 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 I guess. Bonk. Yeah. Ichthon scale. Trent Ichthon scale. So, can we get through here? No. Can't get through here. We'd have to find some way to turn off the waterfalls before we can cross the gap into that direction and get into what is clearly a separate space. You can see it on the map. It's tantalizing, it's teasing, it's evil, it's glorious. Good job, world designers. Whoa! There's a dude behind the door. We will at some point have everyone unlock every piece of equipment, the whole license book, right? That will happen. And I'll feel pretty silly about the door Hours? Ancient door. So is the door of hours not ancient? It's another door of hours. Ridiculous, Kay. Very funny. Well done, Luxie. Your reputation is sealed. I was kind of expecting that to be a trap or something. He's very cute. He's very funny. He's in the wars. Either mentally or physically. I don't think he's sick, but he's certainly going through something. So, patient, love, affection, aesthetic store. Count out your steps tracing sun's round at journey's end, the door embrace you. Count out your steps, tracing suns around at journey's end, the door. It's the count out your steps part that's gonna get me. Maybe it's open every other door? That guy's trying to open all the doors. Go here, open that door, go up the elevator, shut the elevator, go down the elevator, and take it back up, open that door. Can't trust that guy guy's trying to shut all the doors. I am referencing a Space Marine video from the channel Bro Team that always seemed like they were blasted, but I never had any evidence, and I still don't. And I don't know if it's good, but certainly ending in a video with that guy's trying to shut all the doors made me giggle a lot. Okay, I walked the whole way around, open. Oh. Well, I can look it up. Yeah, alright. Let's do it. So, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. Key to a closed door in Sochen Palace. Door puzzle. A6 key. To solve a door puzzle. In the big room, there's a big circle of doors. It's somewhat across to the middle. Solve the puzzle must start on the opposite side of the aesthetics door. Open the doors called Door of Hours, going clockwise. They must all be closed when you start. If you're up and out of order, zone to another room and come back. Alright. Is this a new zone? Yep, cool. Maybe I should have gone the other direction. I'll feel silly if that's the case, but otherwise, you know. Oh boy. Yeah, you've got a boss opening, but you... a boss life bar, but you do look kind of like another... Oh, it's Araman, alright. Hey Ash, why are you casting poison? Oh. For a reason that you've already removed. Okay. Doom! We can't have that. They've all got Doom? Hey Phon, you've got something that removes Doom, right? It's Suno. Right. Remove Doom. Remove Doom. Remove Doom. Remove Doom. Oh boy. Van, buddy. It's all on you. Well, I shouldn't make it. It's getting out of hand, neither are two of them. Oh, you got confused on me. Great. Blind poison silence. Okay. No. Well, we gotta wait until Phon is not able to confuse. No, don't. You hit him so hard. You hit him so hard. That's two of them. How could you do this? How could you do this to your friend? I mean, I guess he's getting red. Okay, no one's confused now. Where? Hey, what the? 3. Okay. Now, honestly, I think you should be a little ashamed of yourself. Alright, time to shock him. I mean, Shadowheart.
It ends now.
Alright, white wall him.
Tremble!
I've got you.
So we can do this, and Doom doesn't count down while we're doing it. Maybe we can blow this bastard up. I'm not super inspired by his
I must endure.
enemy design, but boss divide, but whatever. The multiple status effects and the dividing, like, that's a cool fight.
I must be strong.
I don't know if I'm gonna survive it, but we'll try. slightly less engaging than you hammering X for boost in Final Fantasy IX. And that wasn't even summons.
Got a surprise for you.
Swing that north. She glow on my north till I swain. She glow on my swain till I north? Fuck. She swain on my north till I glow is a good one too. I think that's what I said a second ago. Let's go with that. If you know what I mean. We're doing it again. I can't stop. I don't want to. Anyone else vaguely annoyed that it didn't kill them all in a single hit? Gee, alright. Well, she's not locked in. Hey, Pinello, get it! Actually, wait. I can't. Sorry, Pinello's not in combat. Get him, Pinello! Just whoomph! Firago. There's doom on 3 of them. Well, no one's targeted. Hey, just take a quick break, okay? Okay, so let's remove the doom. Balthea, do you somehow already have something prepared for this? You do? Great. You're just gonna let him die, or? Apparently. It's fine. He's really close to dead. Get him, Pinello! 4,000 damage. Pinello blows up the boss. Problem is solved. Now, does the XP for the fight go to everyone involved in the fight? I.e. everyone? Or does it only go to the people who were in it as the fight ended? I think that since she's equipped with fists, our Black Mage is like, oh, get him. Oh, get him. She will. I trust her. It's a vicious little thing. Alright. Congratulations! That's logic I can't find. Does anyone have, like, remove disease? Ally. Diseased. Cast. Remove disease. It's one of these. I guess it isn't. It's like vaccine. Serum. There you go. Go on then. Nope. Cool. Oh, a cure remote. Don't mind if I do. An X potion. Bubble moat. Anyone else notice a distinct lack of a way forward? Oh, it's over there. Never mind. Anyway, we we're gonna do the puzzle, so let's go do a puzzle. Hopefully avoid a puzzle plus, right? Oh, Loxy. Not actually playing. Penelo levels up again because she cannot be stopped. Alright, time to walk through all of the Door of Hours. Did I? No, I fucked it up. I've already fucked it up, so let's zone out and zone back in. Zone back in? That's not how that happens. Kizzy. What? Door. It start on the side opposite, so going around the circle clockwise. They must all be closed when you start. So the bottle start on the side opposite of the aesthetic store. It can't be opposite. Because that's not how that works. Okay. Well, let's follow its advice and we'll find out whether I actually fucked up or not. But it doesn't seem like it makes sense. I love that pebble. Your bow is so stupid, Bosh. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, see, it's it didn't work, did it? Yeah, what about now? Maybe you don't have to finish the... Oh, fuck. I don't think that was a Door of Hours. This is a Door of Hours. Very different kind of door. And now maybe... cut across the middle. The door will unlock. Otherwise... You bastard thing! Okay. I want to know what's behind the special secret door full of mystery. The locked aesthetics door. The right side of the clock, 3 o'clock position from the bottom east, without going through any of the doors. Three. Oh, what? Right. So also, it's a boss that's got several million HP. So, let us not go fight this stupid dragon thing. It is a silly boss, and we will deal with it when I'm overpowered. Feeling there's gonna be several. Yeah. To Camelot? Yeah, either that. We're not going to Camelot either. Those fuckers never killed me goddamn dragons either. Don't you do it. Don't you start a boss fight again. Better, there you go. Oh, you better just be changing zone. Make me do a boss fight again. Have another Araman fight. I don't think so. What the fuck? He just exploded. Hey, no one's got lever on right now. Is it obvious? Can anyone else tell that nobody has lever on? Jesus Christ. Look at this shit. That's fine, take your time. It's cool. It's cool, just stay berserked, I guess. Ash? Get it! Casting tremor a lot. They're casting tremor a lot. We could just equip float boots or cast float. They also don't deal that much damage. Give me techniques, you fucks. Come on. Not a high potion. Give me a technique. Something fun. Something I can repeat in my mind, like horology. Study of time. Not whatever you're thinking. A layer of dust covers the device. It seems to operate the nearby lift. Activate the lift. Click. Horology. Up we go. Go on. Only 3 of them there. You just decided Phon doesn't count? I don't know. Oh, I said Phon, but Penelo's in the party. Sochen Crystal, you did it! The game's like, look, you got far enough. Well, I won't make you go through that again. If you want to go the other way, just teleport, okay? And for that, we're all incredibly grateful. Thank you. Let me in. What the fuck is up, Archades? I feel love in this. No, I'm not quoting The Office. Fuck The Office.
Ooh, smells less like a capital and more like a sewer.
People live here, Phon.
Even empires have need of sewers. The runner from Archades proper pools here, those who lack papers to live in the city itself. The mighty who have fallen, and the fallen who would be mighty. Their eyes never leave Archades.
I guess it must be a lot nicer than this place.
Oh, to be sure. Archades reeks of a different filth. Let's be off. We can follow our noses to Draclo.
Ah, balls. Old Archades. Lost all my money. Can't even afford an airship back home to Ravenastra. I thought about going back through Sochen, but I heard some ancient worm lurks down there, and I don't care much to run into one of those. You think I can get away on these legs? I'm stuck here for life. Look, would you buy something to help a fellow out? No. How about I sell you 63 pebbles? I want you to purchase them. Bent staff. Staff bent beyond all usefulness. Go back down to that cave and do feet grinding down there. That'll show him. You could give me 63 pieces of baggedy flesh. It'll come off worse than that, buddy. One onion, a humble bulb that with the proper spices and seasonings can change the world. Mine's in the gutter, Moxie. Good lord. I approve. Well done. Keep at it. Death powder. Burning fangs. Oh, Soleil fang. Okay, cool. Well, survival set. 12 echo hoops. Oh, I mean, 25 phoenix down. So strong is the substance of this blade, the warp in its edge could not be mended. Sold as is. Oral sword. Okay. It's a lot left in the bazaar to get. To hunt down specific items, I'm sure. Come to buy information, or perhaps to sell. Knowledge is what makes this town work. Why, if I had a gill or chop to spare, I'd make an offer on what you know right now. Welcome to Archades, old Archades, that is. The people here, they took their dreams up to the city, Adam stripped away, and fell back down. Yours is an unfamiliar face. If you're here hoping to go up to the city, best find yourself information that's likely to interest the ardents and gentry. Word travels fast in this town. New information is born, grows old, and dies in a day. The Emperor's assassination? Ancient history, my friend. It's a face I dislike. It's the eyes, beady, shining. Eyes that see but ne'er show. You know his sort. Who do I speak of? Vain, of course. Only a man like that could do what he's done, killing his own two brothers in cold blood for opposing the Emperor. My word! Ooh, not rust. Headed to the city, are you? Going to be a soldier like the rest of them? I wish you luck. You go up there, you die a little inside. Oh, part of your goes cold and black, just like them senators. I'd stay down here if I were you. I tire of swapping tidbits of information in the street. There's naught else I fancy doing, truth be told. That's the problem with success. Working to catch you? Well, what's the things, I suppose? Depends on what you're fishing for. Me? I'm fishing from the past, for the fire of my youth. What? No, you can't feed a family with the past. You can keep yourself warm at night. Do you wonder why I sit here doing naught day come, day go? I've done me a bit for the Empire, that's why. I've earned me rest. Don't you ever fancy a rest, young'un? Like, constantly, but I wouldn't describe myself as young anymore. Do you have business with us? I'll tell you straight out, with no money, so don't even bother trying to relieve us of it. I played many a man false in the city, so I did. Of course, I was being played just the same, though I didn't know it. I've ruined so many men. This is all I can do now to hide myself here and hope I don't run into former clients. What am I doing? Gathering tidbits of knowledge, that's what. Think I got bags of time like you oldies? 'Cause I ain't. Brother mine, if it only brought them cockatrices when we had the chance. Why, we'd be rich men today, so we would. Brother mine, cockatrice meat's not half as tasty as I'd have you believe. This recent interest in them's a fad, you mark my words. No cockatrices or no, our fate's the same. Cockatrice. Me? I've lived here a good long while now, but I've had a jolly hard time when I first arrived. The city was a far cry from my native Yeezy, you see? But I've seen much in this town. People of all walks of life. That's a fascinating thing. I've seen plenty of men who's failed at it, lost their hope and then their happiness. Most sad. Why? Hope's the most important thing of all. We cockatrices must hold on to hope even when our days in the world seem to be numbered. Me? I hope to see my homeland once more. Right, you know you're a bird, right? Why me? Never. Who am I? Ain't it plain to see I'm one of the many who tried to make it up in the city and fell back down here. If only I hadn't signed that paper. Yeah, I was an ardent with the rest of them. All it took was one broker, one binding agreement, and nary a scruple in sight. For finding him, yeah, did you want something? Oh, I had to get to the city, up these stairs off to the west. Entrance is up there, best be prepared, mate. You know the person you're probably hunting for is like a few steps away? God, it's miserable here. I'm off tomorrow to Destiny. Mark my words, I'll be the richest man in Archades soon, and I'll bring you a diamond big enough to prove it. So soon? Oh no. Then you would come in time. Spare me the diamond, just stay true. That's all I'm asking. Oh, are you there? You look like someone who knows a good deal when he sees it. So how about some Moogles then, eh? I got 8 of them. Discount if you take the lot. It's a bargain. They're cute, they dance. That Sikh over there seems a bit dodgy. Says he's a merchant of some sort, but I haven't seen him peddling any wares. I've been told that joining the Watch is a good way to get on in the world. Yeah, others tell me it's a hard life full of hard choices. What to do, what to be? That's the problem with having too much information. It's difficult to make up your mind. See that bridge up there? On the far side of that is the Imperial Cities of Archades. When I get a bit bigger, I'm going to be a soldier there. Fuck does Kuno care? Been told to join the Watchers. Oh, wait, no. I'm spelling that guy. Alright. Hey, Moogles. The Moogles 8. A Sikh there was, he sought to play Cooper Boodly Boodle. He said he, I'll take you far away. Cooper Boodly Boo. A girl may too, he promised us. Cooper Boodly Boodly. But we've all had his curds and whey. Cooper Boodly Pede. Okay. Did you say you had 9 of them? We already sold one. I should kill you for slavery, buddy. I'll tell you a secret that stays between us, right? Spied someone incredible just now. What? Wouldn't you like to know? It was a bag of coin. Just thrown in a barrel it was. A word like that, city will be me oyster. Now don't go telling anyone you hear. Treasure. Alright, this place is miserable. I get the point. Jeez. He did say it. Okay, thank you, Lexi. Might be a boy in the market for some information. Sorry, I'm done with selling. Such a boy would be wise to pass on anything he heard to me, though. Pay a good price for what is going on in the Ministry of Law and Senate, or consent to make a profit. Alright, kill him. Man, this place sucks. Not in that it is a bad thing to include in the game. I think it's great. Really setting the scene here. Archades is awful. I sure do want to tear it down, at least a little bit. So, like, good job, Square. Hi, Imperials! Entering the capital, you have credentials? I have! Well, I don't see any. You can't just throw open our gates to you vulgars, you know? Especially not the lying kind. Away with you. Ugh, jeez, alright. How are we gonna solve this pickle? Well. Is the cipher sore eyes? Didn't think I'd be seeing you again. Not here. Oh, wonderful. Into the street here. A pirate would do well to smile, wouldn't want to sour his reputation. You know this guy? An old friend. He's a street here, a peddler of rumor and hearsay by the name of Jimbles. He bought a gill given to him by his own mother and shave it by half to pay for her funeral. Sometimes in here with a tight purse strings an order of the day, like when a pirate decides he fancies going up in the world. To the city? To the city? You know a way? In Archades, knowledge is power, and power has a way of opening doors, boy. Doors, boy. Now, a fool will buy a sack of feathers for his pillow, but a wise man, he'll buy the whole stinking cockatrice and get his fill of meat into the bargain. So, wise man, how does 1500 gil sound? Yeah, whatever. Right, boy, you learn fast. I call this meeting to order. Tell me, boy, heard any rumors in town? Actually, I did hear about a man who picked a bag of coins out of a barrel. Bags and barrels, eh? A boy would do well to bring that morsel to a man named Beasley near here. Tell him what you heard. Boy goes by the name Beasley. Alright. You Beasley? Beasley? Beasley! That's Furman. He wants fairy tales. Beasley. What? You telling me that you know the bloke that's taking me coin? Oh, it was him, was it? Yeah. Did that help at all? Lucky man. Okay. Hi, Jules. That did nothing. I mean, it's a multi-stage quest. You do this repeatedly, we'll get more information each time. But also, on the other hand, come on. I'm in. Where the hell did Jules go? Well, I guess we're gonna keep looking around. Jules, there you go. You told him just as I told you. Good boy. I'm not sure what any of this has to do with going up in the world. Oh, witness the power of knowledge, my boy. See, it begins. Hey, it is a fight. Beasley's gone wild. Now's our chance. Thanks, Jules. Never thought you'd go for such a meager price. Don't you know that words are worth gil uncountable? Here's some words for you. Prodigal Bunsana's son came back to his imperial roost. See? Words of much value, these. Bah. So maybe I could say no, and then I could follow the whole chain of secret trading until I get in for less than 1500 gil. I gotta tell you, that sounds dumb. I value my time more than, way more than 1500 gil. And yours too, chat. Oh my god.
You're gaping like a fish out of water.
I'm just checking out the city. Even if it is the Empire.
I have
You've
weirdly
changed, Phon.
polygonal shaped
You were
ships
always
flying up
marching
there.
to your own beat. Almost like you were impatient even. In a good way.
Maybe it's because I've seen more now. Never imagined I'd ever come this far away from home. Hey, Lars is here in the city, isn't he? He's a tough one. I wonder how he's doing.
You always were a soft touch, Phon. You know what's amazing? I always thought I'd go my whole life without meeting people like the Princess or Lord Larsa. And here we are in the capital.
I know. It's a little over my head sometimes.
Good, Phon. You've come to understand the difficulties of serving royalty.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride.
That wasn't a complaint, was it, Bosch?
Right. Let's get moving.
Hey, don't change the subject.
Right.
Goofy little guys. Good job, everybody. There's a lot of trouble in all Archades. I'd stay clear of the area. Not that I want anyone in the right mind would want to go there in the first place. I want a save point. Oh, looks like I got. Okay, great. There's trouble brewing. Sweet. God, I'm glad it lets us go back here. Friends, friendos, it is 10 o'clock on a Wednesday evening, and that means our stream has concluded. Thank you very much for joining me for more adventures in Final Fantasy XII. It's doing pretty well, I gotta say. It's a good game. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Look at this bastard. Look how much health he has. We're not doing that. In any case, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely evening. I've had a lovely evening, but I think it's time to go hug my wife. And just in case my little baby boy is also waking up and needs extra attention, I better go look after him too. Otherwise, I will see you Sunday evening for our expected Bloodlines 2. I am very excited to continue the plot. And otherwise, please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, rest as much as you can. Don't let the capitalist mechanism steal your fire when you deserve to indulge in rest, relaxation, community work. Anyway, I got lost in a bit of a tangent. Read theory. Finally, please tell the people you love that you love them very much. Good night, everyone.